What's up, everybody, and welcome to Read the Bible with me. I'm Stan Jr., and today we're looking at 1 Samuel chapter 6. If you're new here, go ahead and click subscribe and turn on your notification bell. And if you are a Bible Club member, that's a faithful person that's actually supporting the ministry with $10 a month. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Your support is changing lives overseas, so I'm grateful for that. And if you are a Bible Club member, please click like on this video and leave a comment below. Let's get started with chapter 6, verse 1. It says, "The ark of the Lord was in the country of the Philistines 7 months. And the Philistines called for the priest and the diviners and said, 'What shall we do with the ark of the Lord? Tell us, with what we shall send it to its place.' They said, 'If you send away the ark of God, of the God of Israel, do not send it empty, but by all means return him a guilt offering. Then you will be healed, and it will be known to you why his hand does not turn away from you.' And they said, 'What is the guilt offering that we shall return to him?' They answered, 5 golden tumors and 5 golden mice, according to the number of the lords of the Philistines. For the same plague was on all of you and your lords. So you must make images of your tumors and images of your mice that ravage the land, and give glory to the God of Israel. Perhaps he will lighten his hand from off you and your gods and your land. Why should you harden your hearts as the Egyptians and Pharaoh hardened their hearts after he had dealt severely with them? Did they not send the people away and they departed? Now then, take and prepare a new cart and 2 milk cows, and which there has never come a yoke, and a yoke the cows to the cart, but take their calves home away from them, and take the ark of the Lord and place it on the cart and put it in a box at its side, the figures of gold, which you are returning to him as a guilt offering. Then send it off and let it go its way, and watch. If it goes up to the way to its own land, to Beth Shemesh, when it is he who has done us this great harm. But if not, then we shall know that it is not his hand that struck us. It happened to us by coincidence.' The men did so, and took 2 milk cows and yoked them to the cart and shut up their calves at home. And they put the ark of the Lord on the cart and the box with the golden mice and the images of their tumors, and the cows went straight in the direction of Beth Shemesh along one highway, lowing as they went. They turned neither to the right nor to the left, and the lords of the Philistines went after them as far as the border of Beth Shemesh. Now the people of Beth Shemesh were reaping their wheat harvest in the valley. And when they lifted up their eyes and saw the ark, they rejoiced to see it. The cart came into the field of Joshua and Beth Shemesh, and stopped there. A great stone was there, and they split it up. They split up the wood of the cart and offered the cows as a burnt offering to the Lord. And the Levites took down the ark of the Lord and the box that was behind it, in which were the golden figures, and set them upon the great stone. And the men of Beth Shemesh offered burnt offerings and sacrifices on that day to the Lord. And when the 5 lords of the Philistines saw it, they returned that day to Ekron. These are the golden tumors that the Philistines returned as a guilt offering to the Lord: one for Ashdod, one for Gaza, one for Ashkelon, one for Gath, one for Ekron, and the golden mice, according to the number of the cities of the Philistines belonging to the 5 lords, both fortified cities and unwalled villages. The great stone beside which they set down the great stone beside which they set down the ark of the Lord is a witness to this day in the field of Joshua of Beth Shemesh. And he struck some of the men of Beth Shemesh, because they looked upon the ark of the Lord. He struck 70 of the men. And the people mourned, because the Lord had struck the people with a great blow. Then the men of Beth Shemesh said, 'Who is able to stand before the Lord, this holy God? And to whom shall he go up away from us?' So they sent messengers to the inhabitants of Kiriath Jearim, saying, "The Philistines have returned the ark of the Lord. Come down and take it up to you." So they want to get rid of it too. So what's happening is it's probably what we're seeing is a mishandling of the presence of God. And that's what happens. As well as getting something out of your hands that doesn't belong to you. Getting it out of your hands will stop it from causing you the pain that you're feeling. It will stop it from causing you the heartache and sorrow. I remember a verse that says, "The blessing of the Lord makes you rich and adds no sorrow." That's one way to know if what you're holding on to is from God or from yourself. You're trying to make a blessing. There's a lot of people on Instagram, social media, where you see they're showing their lives and they're miserable at home. That's because God hasn't blessed them. They have manufactured a blessing, and they've got these beautiful homes and they're huge, but then they don't want to be in the home because they have so much sorrow and pain in there with their families or with their friends or with their marriage. And so it's always important to wait on the Lord and allow Him to do the blessing. Don't rush the blessing in your life, but allow the Lord to truly bless you because it comes without sorrow. That's one way to know if it's from God or not. And so that was chapter 6, where everybody's just like, okay, get this ark out of here. We stole it. Now we don't want it. It's causing so much sorrow. Then they sent to another place, and then like, well, no, they call the other tribe. You get it. We don't want it. We need someone that is well able to manage the presence of God here on earth to be with this thing. So that was chapter 6. Thank you so much for reading the Bible with me. I've always enjoyed your company. If you'd like to support the ministry, please click the link below. We're believing for 100 patrons this year, all right? So click the link below and help us reach that goal. Next time I see you, we'll be reading chapter 7. God bless you and peace.